One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'm in it all the time.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the New England Patriots. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Arrowhead. That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Years ago, I interviewed Kwesi Mfume, then the president of the NAACP. Yes, the president was quite crazy. Yes, the last month,
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Brady to throw. Going deep here for Adams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. It's a safety run. Parker there to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his pass incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets good scheme going.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Come on, 12 o'clock.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, dog. Stop doing that. Come on. Keep skipping shit. That shit. Black out in that pussy. Black out in that pussy.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Play. Play action shot. Let's play action shot. Let's play action shot.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Cold analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They'll bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play calls, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Fuck, what that shit?
I thought you were going to throw it to the other man. I thought you were going to throw it to the other person.
Never bad, bitch. I want to buzzer too. Never bad, bitch.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. D. Ford with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
My back's fucked up.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
This nigga nowhere near the fucking ball, man. How the fuck he getting there that fast, man? Shit stupid, yo. Cheating ass shit. I swear to God.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Kansas City gets the ball back here in a second, and continuing to kind of analyze the start for Patrick Mahomes this year. 10 touchdowns, and we're told that's the most touchdowns in 2 weeks in the NFL in its history for a guy to start the season.
Yeah, can you believe that? First 2 weeks of the season, 10 touchdowns. I believe only 1 interception, too, right? So he's taking care of the ball quite well. And just think about this. Coming in and taking over a team that many thought they had a pretty darn good quarterback. And he seems to be elevating not just his play, but the team overall. I mean, both of those wins came on the road.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football.
What part of play mad no more,
you
bro?
got to cash in and get some points.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I don't know, I mean, going to school now.
Oh, yeah, he do. He got it, yep.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Oh, he's got some breathing
What?
room.
All he do is stutter stuff.
Inside
Man. What the hell?
the 30.
Oh, man.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Nigga, that's your shit lagging, nigga. My shit ain't lagging, nigga. Start sending me messages. Shit, why can't I? Same fucking formation the whole game.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All that for what?
Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Man, this nigga shit lagging, dog. He was lagging ass game. I'm trying to say his line. So fuck. Garbage, man. The man shit he trying to do for what?
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Man, what the fuck is this dumb doing? Bum ass nigga. That's why I ain't even score. What a field goal.
They'll toss it to Hunt. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. He'll get it up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
Bro, you cannot trick me, man. Snap the ball, man. Whack ass. Whack ass nigga want me to quit the game because this shit lagging.
They'll try to run with Hunt. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And Butker able to put this one through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st down, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Gronkowski had a frustrating week, too. Just 15 yards, a pair of catches in that loss to Jacksonville. So many people were curious how the Gronk-Ramsey matchup would go after the Ramsey jawing, but it never really materialized, did it?
No, Jalen Ramsey plays the corner, so not very often is he going to be on Rob Gronkowski, only in certain formations. So that was really a non-issue. Gronk did have a big opening week against Houston, 123 yards. But after the game, he gave credit to Jacksonville with how they defended him and said he has to study tape and figure out better ways to get open.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that all...
Man, come on, this dumbass shit, you garbage ass, man. Fuck lagging ass internet. Damn. Niggas trying to make the game fucking slow, man. I want somebody to quit his garbage ass.
wins games.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Fights out the defender.
Boy, you watch
take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Same dumbass play. Here you go again. Same shit.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. It's a 9-yard pick.
That's all he's doing, throwing it to Hunt. Fucking running back the whole game. Nobody else.
Got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Fucking play. Then he want to send me a fucking message talking about my shit lagging. Nigga, you a bum, nigga. You cheating. Garbage ass nigga. We don't play ring game, dog. Shit in the fucking head. Nigga chewing the fucking clock, the whole fucking ride, nigga garbage. Trash ass nigga throwing all short pass. Bomb.
Here's Hunt.
Give me that ball, man. He got it back. He got lucky, man.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Chewing the clock, bitch ass nigga.
Signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
Wow, that's why you fucking lose, trying to be all slick and shit.
On third down, that's Hunt. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Mahomes now on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
That nigga had the ball
inside the 20
all
at the
time,
19. Bro. A gain of 6 there on first.
Sad, man. God's
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Yeah, he had the ball from first quarter when it was about to be the end of the second quarter. Then he got ball back at fucking halftime, third quarter. Now it's about to be fourth quarter. Yeah, man, this is a chance.
It's Mahomes. Mahomes hit.
Yeah, give me that, nigga.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
And the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
You know, removed it. And then he came up, removed it.
On second down, here's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Brady got to have this one.
Whoa! Damn.
And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4.
Safety blitz. Why cares? Now anybody look. Oh, send a message. You keep doing this. Oh, you lagging. Sorry ass nigga. Keep sending messages. You garbage, man. Trash as fuck. Hey, that's why you broken your ass broke. You can't buy a fucking mic. You gotta send a message. You broke ass nigga. Get a fucking mic, nigga. Then talk. Whack ass. Trash as fuck.
And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Sorry. Sorry. Look, lag these nuts, bitch. That nigga shit lagging. They ain't got shit on normal. I know. He beating me like real bad.
He was stalking her.
Yeah, he blitzing.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Because I know what he do, bro.
3 yards, and now it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
You should even jump off sides. He's trying to switch the play right there, nigga. Waste that time out, nigga. You about to.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And just like that, it's third down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They run with Hunt, and this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I'm going for that shit.
Talk shit.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their edge.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard.